Hey folks, just wanted to do a basic life update, per usual. Tomorrow is actually going to be 4 months, yeah, 4 months since I started T, so that is pretty cool. I got to talk to one of my friends today on the phone that I haven't talked to in a while, both like super, super busy, but he didn't even know that I was on T, so um, he was like totally surprised at my voice and all of that stuff. But so that was cool. But we also got to talking about Drecking Rebellion, the troop that I used to be a part of, that he still is in, and all the great stuff that they've been doing, and just made me miss DKR so bad, and miss drag performing so bad. There's, like I've said before in other videos, there's nothing here in Burlington to even compare, to even build off of. So really miss that. I was putting all my old like DKR pictures in an album earlier too, just when I was calling him. So it was just this random coming together of all this DKR stuff as he was coming back from a concert and from a performance and stuff. And wow, they're just doing some awesome stuff. And I'm jealous. I'm jealous, and I wish I was still a part of it, still around there. But I also got to finally talk to Jordan, because we hadn't talked in months. At least it felt like months, and probably isn't really months. But I got to talk to him for a little bit too. So it was good to hear two good friends' voices on the phone, and I don't know. I miss my old life a little bit. I still haven't really gotten firmly in place here. I don't really think I fit in here. I don't think I really belong here, but this is where I am right now. I'm trying to make the best of it. But I recently started looking at different PhD programs, and looking at my future, and trying to think about what I'm going to do with the rest of my life, so to speak. And I had this really heart-sinking moment where I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes in my comfort of being where I am and leading my life and being surrounded by people who don't have to worry about this, I often forget that in everything that I do, I'm a non-American, and this moment of like, oh shit. While I was doing the research looking into PhD programs, I remembered that I'm an international applicant, and for those who don't know, for international applicants, looking at going to school here, especially grad schools, you have to provide a proof of financial support thing, basically, to even apply to schools. And depending on the institution, depending usually on the institution, those amounts can vary from like proving that you can finance it for a year to the full program time. So basically, you have to have a bank account that has, minimum like $20,000-$30,000 if we're talking for about a year at a relatively cheap school, to anything like $100,000, like sitting in a bank account where you can print off a bank statement to put in with the rest of your application material to just apply. I might end up like getting a graduate assistantship down the line and having the graduate assistantship pay for everything, but I still have to put in that document just to apply. And it was this nerve-wracking, sorry about that noise, so this nerve-wracking like moment of crap, again, and had a moment of defeat, I guess, and kind of got frustrated and let it be. So once I unstress myself from this again, I can get back to it and look into it and figure out how I'm going to do that, how I'm going to raise the money and put it into a bank account just to apply to fucking college again. Sorry. But it is what it is, and I gotta figure it out. And I'm gonna do it one way or another. That's what always happens. And I'll get my family to help as much as they possibly can. I don't come from a wealthy family, so I know they will jump through hoops to help, but there's only so much that they can do too. I also am trying to submit the electronic diversity lottery to hopefully have my name picked out of a virtual hat to get a green card. I don't really have a lot of options, like I've talked about before, to get a green card, and it's kind of ridiculous that a lottery is one of my options, but it is, and it's, I've got to try year after year after year and put my name in that hat. I've never been picked, never been lucky enough, so I'm hoping one of these years that my name's gonna come through. This is the 2011 diversity lottery, so the summer of 2011 is when folks submitting now find out if they got it or not. Yeah, I guess, I don't know, I didn't expect it to be this depressing update, but I don't know, I'm getting frustrated, trying not to lose hope, trying not to lose hope, knowing that there's always a door, a window somewhere, but after having so many slam shut in my face, it's hard to keep going without expressing frustration at some point. I'm also gonna try to contact some lawyers, and that I can afford them, and God knows I can't be wasting money now since I have to raise money. But I gotta try something. I don't know. Gotta try everything that I possibly can to figure this shit out. Anyway, yay for celebrating 4 months on T. Yeah, nothing much different from the last time I updated about that, so I'm not gonna bore folks with the same old. There's about a month and a half left of the semester, which, oh my God, I cannot wait to get a break. So, yay. I'm cherishing Thanksgiving break, not because I celebrate Thanksgiving for any reason at all whatsoever, but to just have a couple of days downtime. I still have to work and stuff, but it's at least slower. I cherish those moments. It's been a hard week for a lot of my students. It's been a lot of stuff happening in my complex, so it's been stressful for a lot of folks, and trying to just keep it together. Anyway, hope everyone is well. Oh, and I'm sorry, the other thing I was gonna talk about was, I want to apologize to everyone that sends me really amazing messages on YouTube that I never respond to. I'm really sorry. I read every single one of the messages that I get, every single one, and a lot of them are really long, and people share a lot of really personal stuff, and I just want to let folks know I appreciate it, and I'm humbled by it, truly honored that anyone would share their story like that, and I do not take that lightly at all. Most of the time I don't reply simply because of time and just not being able to, and other times just because I really don't know what to say sometimes. It feels like any sort of reply that I would have would not measure to the honor given to me for sharing that. And I don't know, like, I read it and I cherish it and I save it. I don't delete any of them. I save it. They're all in my inbox, and I just want to thank folks for all of that. To the folks that share their struggles with me, just keep on trucking. I know it gets difficult. I know it gets difficult, and there's all kinds of obstacles, but just keep on trucking. Keep on doing what you're doing. And try new things too. Don't be afraid of risks. in good measure, but we got to risk some stuff to figure this shit out. And to folks who, talk about the documentary and stuff like that, I'm appreciative of how much it makes a difference in your lives, and raises awareness in any sort of way that it does. And the folks using it for classes and things like that, that's awesome. I hope you get the discussions and conversations that are much needed to actually happen, and work out that way. But yeah, sorry about forgetting that until the last minute. That was actually one of the main reasons I wanted to make a video today. But keep on sending me those messages, and please don't take it personally if I don't reply. Thank you.